Hi guys, welcome to Nurture Tech Academy. My name is Lokesh. In the last tutorial, in the last video, we have gone through with SUMIFS. Now, right now we're gonna see what is SUMIFS. What is the difference between SUMIF and SUMIFS is SUMIF is only support a single condition, and if you talk about SUMIFS, it supports multiple condition. Okay, so in the last video, our condition was to sum up the amount which belongs to Oregon only. Okay, but now let's repeat the data again. Let's see what is the data. We have invoice number, we have offices, amount, due date, today, and difference. For example, we have invoice number AG0145 that belongs to Oregon. Amount is 5,000. Today is 1st of April 2007. Due date is 1st of April 2007 and today is 5th of May 2007. Okay, so there's a difference between the dates. Okay, so in earlier video where we learn what is SUMIF, in that particular situation we had to sum up only the amount which is concerned with Oregon. Okay, so that was only a single condition, that amount which belongs to Oregon. But now my condition is different. Okay, so you can see we want the total due amount for Oregon. It means that surely I want amount which is concerned with Oregon, but I want a due amount which is the amount which is corresponding to this negative numbers, okay, which is an overdue amount basically. So in that case, what I can do is I have to use, to support multiple condition, I can use SUMIFS, this one. Yeah. So see the syntax. The first argument of the syntax is sum range, then criteria range, then criteria, and if I go further, then criteria 2, criteria range 2, then criteria 2, and so on. So it supports multiple criterias. Okay. But if you have seen my earlier video, it was of SUMIF, and in that particular case range was first argument in the syntax and then criteria and then sum range. But in SUMIFS the sum range is coming at the first step because Excel don't know how many criterias you have. That is why it has already given you sum range in the very first stage. Okay, so we want the total due amount for Oregon. Okay, so right now what is my sum range? As I want the total of due amount, I'm asking for an amount, so my sum range will be this whole amount range. Okay, now if I press comma, I'll jump to the next argument, which is criteria range 1. That is why it is bold. Okay, so now I want criteria range 1. What is my criteria? My criteria is that it should be Oregon, and the second one, it should be due. It means the amount which is corresponding to this negative numbers. Okay, so I have two criterias. The one is office and the second one is difference column. Okay, so it doesn't matter, I can choose whatever criteria I want first. So you can shuffle between the criteria. Let's say I choose the Oregon criteria first. So in that case I have to choose the range first, and the range is, just a second, yeah, so the range is this office range. Okay, now it is asking for criteria 1. Now you have to put the criteria, and the criteria would be Oregon. So I have to write this in double quotes because it's text. So Oregon, and closing with that double quotes. Now again comma to jump to the next argument. If you are satisfied with the current condition, it means that if you have only this condition, you can just close the bracket and enter. You'll get the answer for this present condition. But right now I do have another condition which is due amount. Okay, so I have to look after the negative numbers, and my negative number resides in column F. So my criteria range 2 would be this F column. Yeah, and then comma. Now I have to fill the criteria 2, and my criteria 2 will be that due amount, and due are negative numbers. So if I talk about a number line, the negative numbers comes to the left side of 0. Okay, so I can also say this negative numbers as less than 0. Okay, so again I'm writing it in double quotes, less than 0, again double quotes. Yeah, that's it about it. So I don't have any further criteria, so I just close the bracket and I press enter. So it is giving me an answer of 5250. Just to check the answer, Oregon 5000 and again Oregon, which is 2520. You can see the sum over here. Okay, so that's it guys. Thank you, and you can also buy our DBT tutorial if you're interested. You can visit our website for this. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.